Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. We are here in Fortune Island. Very unique weather conditions today. We're here because we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you may have seen in the past few weeks, player-created races and challenges have become extremely popular during the current situation, which we shall not name. And one of those ideas that came to mind when thinking of sponsor speedway, rally tracks, drift challenges was this road right here, the Needle Climb. And I thought, well, drifting down it is cool, but what about going up it really fast? So today I'm going to set out to create an S1 900 level car built for hill climb racing to get up the Needle Climb as fast as possible. Let's go to the auto show and see if we can make our decision. 12C. That could actually be a really good one. Oh. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the 12C. So we come out with 640 horsepower, 478 foot-pounds of torque, a little under 2,500 pounds. That is very lightweight. This thing in S1 is going to be very fast. I picked this because it's mid-engine, so it's got a good weight distribution. You don't really have to worry about the front end getting too upset or anything. It's got great brakes from the factory, even though we upgraded them. It's lightweight, and it's got a very powerful engine. So let's get over to the Needle Climb here. First impressions. A little bit of wheel spin in second, but for the most part it's pretty good. Lots of understeer. That's going to have to get tuned out. Ooh, and it slides. That might be an issue. I did not want it to slide that much. Okay. Whoa, look at the backfire. Lowering the tire pressure. 23 in the back. Final drive, maybe make it a little bit shorter because we aren't really going to be we're not going to be going through the gears in this car, so it might be better to gear it more towards acceleration than speed. I'm just messing around with the benchmark of 0 to 60 times here. Turn that up a little bit. I actually made it slower. This thing's got some finicky gear ratios, I think. I'm going to do some camber adjustments too, that might help. Yeah, keep that much camber in the front, but do a little bit less in the rear. Caster the same. Maybe toe out. Actually, no. Give me a little bit of toe in. I just want to mess with it and see how it'll affect the car. Let's make it stiffer, softer, stiffer. We're gonna go with that because it's a mid-engine car, so maybe keep it a little stiffer in the back. Keep it from sliding around too much. Softer springs in the front, so when it's under heavy braking, it doesn't have to worry about anything. And we're going to try and stiffen it up in the rear. Dampening, we aren't going to mess with this right now. Cornering, we're definitely going to want more cornering aero. And then maybe in the back, a little bit of speed aero, but not too much. Brake bias, give me 60% in the front. And then 103 braking force and 100% on the diff there. All right. Let's go see how this thing goes. Very spinny wheel spin start. It's got good brakes though. It feels good on the brakes. Oh, it's definitely drifty. I'm in third gear. I'm not even in the sweet spot for this car and it's drifting around. I maybe should have invested in some better tires, possibly. 640 horsepower. Oh! I'm not even trying to drift, and it's doing it. Maybe a front-engine car was a better choice. I guess now we're paying for a mistake. Yeah, this is gonna require some tuning. I think I'm going to want to go back, pull some power out of it, and also add some more grip. It might be a little too light as well. You might want to keep a little bit of weight in it, actually. A little bit of lift-off oversteer there, but not enough to get us into the corner without having to seriously move this thing around. This feels really, really slow, even in comparison to my A-class Hillclimb car, which you guys will see in the next open lobby. Wink, wink. Oh no, that was bad. That was not good. Well, let's head back to the festival. Go back to the drawing board. Try and take some weight, put it back in, get some more grip, reduce the power a little bit because it has too much. It has way too much power. 18 horsepower, 461 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2,576 pounds. So it has less power, it weighs more, but it has more grip in terms of tires. So I think it'll handle much, much better. I didn't change the compound, so it's not on race tires, it's still on street tires. But I think it'll run fairly quickly. Let's see how it drives as we get out of the festival here. Okay, it feels a little bit more gripped up. Oh, but the wet roads aren't helping. It is spring after all here in Horizon 4. Still drifty. Yeah, I think after this run, I think I might just need to go full grip build on this thing, like no power mods, lower the weight reduction, and just put as much into grippy tires as possible. I'm getting some understeer here. Ooh. We're just gonna get right into it. Feels a little less understeery in the low speed corners, certainly a lot less slidey, which is good because when this thing was sliding around, I was not feeling confident in it. See, now we're a little bit gripped up. Get right on the brakes there, stay close to the inside, gun it. Yeah, this thing is way less spinny now. I'm curious about what a full grip build would do to this thing, just full race tires, full width, but like no power or weight reduction. I think the cage is helping too. I think it's making it a little bit, helping it be a little bit more rigid, easier to handle, and I'm keeping it in the same second and third gear area of the power band. Definitely the 22 horsepower difference, I believe, if my quick math is correct, has made this car much more controllable along with the new grippier tires. Look at that. This handles way better. We got, what, 45,000 on the way up last time with our accidental drift setup, and now we aren't even getting 2,000. Yes, this setup feels much...
You've arrived at your destination.
A little bit of slide at the end, but it still feels much quicker than it did with the previous tune and build. Okay, I thought it was raining, but it's just nighttime. Alright. Oh yeah, this thing feels way more gripped up now. Even with the lower tire width in the front, I'm feeling much more confident. It has stock horsepower now, and it weighs a little bit more than it did in our previous build. You can feel a little less speed in it, but for the most part, it feels pretty good. Good high-speed cornering. We're going to brake just before the flags here as we head into our final run of today's video. No spinning at all coming out of the first corner. I feel like my cornering speed might be a little bit slower, but I have so much more grip now. I do not have to worry about spin at all. Look at that. So fast. Now the only thing slowing me down is my understeer. Able to trail brake through these corners. Makes me much quicker. Braked way too early there. Was not expecting to have that much braking grip. Again, just tapping the brakes to get the lift-off oversteer. And hard on the brakes. We're going to coast it back in. Down into second gear here. No worries about spinning anymore. I can start in whatever gear I need. Turn in about 90 miles an hour. Heading in the last section here. We're on the grass a little bit. Power out. Hard braking for the last corner. Oh, we hit the guardrail. I got too eager to get out on throttle for the last corner. But that setup feels so much better. That definitely felt like the best setup out of all the ones we have done today for this car. And I think this is going to be my S1 Hillclimb car. I'm really happy with how it drives. It's got good power. It's got amazing grip. Even though it's a little heavy and a little understeer, I think I can work around that. But that is going to do it for today's video as the rain comes in. I want to tell you all, like the video if you enjoyed it. Like the video also if you want to see a Hillclimb open lobby. I think that would be really fun to do with you guys. Comment what videos you want to see next, what cars you want to see. Go up the hill. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss more videos to come. And follow me on my socials below, @mflyerman on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.